Hello, how are you today? Welcome back to another Craftspiration Collaboration Day, and let's make some stacked envelopes. If you haven't made any, then I'm going to do a quick tutorial for you today. And just for an example of what I mean, here is a cute little teeny tiny one that I have made. And the idea is you stack the envelopes, but you can still open them to load them with some fun goodies. And then here's the back. So I have made these three envelopes. Now for this one, I have used a envelope die. And then I have made some embellishments, and let's have a little bit of fun and decorate some as well. So these envelopes that I have made are 4.5 inches by 5 inches. And I started out with the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch. And I did use the 1, 2, 3 board here. And I started out with an 8 by 8 inch cardstock and scored at the 3 7/8 inch mark to get these three envelopes. So if you want to go ahead and grab some or make some real quick, come back and let's have some crafty fun. Again, this is Denise AbateSmith, and this is Treasures of a Crafty Mind YouTube channel. And I am co-collaborating in this Craftspiration collaboration with Leslie Pico Mermaid Cove Studios. Follow the links below, and I will see you in a moment. Let's get crafty. Okay, so today I am working with the Crafter's Companion 12 by 12 inch paper pad that I got recently, and I have pre-made my 4.5 by 5 inch envelopes. And for today's tutorial, I'm just going to leave them as is. So I'm going to leave the pink one on the bottom, and then I'm going to start with this one here. And the idea is to stack them cattywampus or off-centered, but you can still open them, okay? And so get some glue, and you don't need to use a whole lot, okay? And for this one, I'm going to come in like this, and it'll open up like so. And then get the envelope you want to use for the top. All right. And that's it. And we can still open them up like so, because the corner of this one is going to pop over the top. That's what you only want to cover so much of the flap, just a little tiny bit, so that you've got a gap so that you can still open your envelopes. Okay, and again, here is this one. And this one is going to pop over the back. And then when that one's closed, you can flip it over and you've got that one. Now for this one, It opens up that way. So you don't want any embellishments to interfere with the opening of the envelopes. Okay, now I'm going to heat up my hot glue gun, and I have some embellishments, and I'm going to get some other accoutrement, and I will meet you back here in a moment. Okay, I have gathered up some fun elements for making this project a little more shabby. So I have some snow popcorn or whatever kind of netting trim, and I'm just going to make a messy rosette with it. And this is kind of just mainly an element for stacking something up, giving you some dimension besides your dimensional tape. Okay, and then I have some black netting, and I have made some die cuts. And this one actually is going to be kind of a birthday inspired one because my daughter's birthday is February 13th. And so we get Valentine's and her birthday. And so I have a die. I've used this die here and made the heart light bulb. I've got this Alina Cuddle from a long time ago. One of the first dies I ever bought is these cute little like prom dresses. I am using the Fashion Shadow Words 2025 from KF's Crafts. And then also I have a old die set of stamps, postage stamp, and some other ones, and these kind of rosette looking dies. I just put them all together because it's a birthday theme, and for some reason I put them together. So I got a cool book that I'm going to come back and show you and start organizing some of these dies that are in little baggies that are starting to fall apart, and I'll share that with you in an upcoming video. So I've got my hot glue gun going. I've got these elements here. Now let's have some fun and decorate these envelopes. Okay, so let's see. My thought process here was I'm going to get this here, and also don't interfere with opening these envelopes up. Okay, and I'm thinking I want to put this one down here. Oh, that's hot. Hot glue gun. Okay, and then I have this here, and so I'm going to use the rosette to pop that up. Like so. Let's get that postage stamp down. Okay. And then I want to do the 13th. And now I'm just randomly putting stuff down. And my daughter's going to be 28. And she actually wants a goth birthday. Let's see, I wanted to put that down. Whoops. I totally forgot. I was going to put that there. And then I'm going to put this here, like so. And let's see, I have this here. I think that will work just fine. And then I have this word fashionable. Don't know why, but I want to use it. And I want to use these dresses. There we go. And let's put one of these dresses down. Like so. And I use this dress somewhere. And now we have this one here. And let's pop this one up. Let's get the tape. Okay, and I've got my yellow tape, double-sided foam tape that I found on Amazon. I'm going to cut a piece like so. And this one will go back on. Okay. And I'm also going to use hot glue. There we go. Oh my gosh. I love it. How fun. Oh my goodness. That is so much fun. And it opens up like so. And it still opens up. And you could totally load it up with some fun goodies for a crafty friend, or just for the, I mean, you can decorate, you can go any way you want to with this. I just was inspired to do this theme because we're in the month of February and it is kind of Valentine's-y, and it's also for my daughter's birthday. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this fun and quick tutorial, and make some stacked envelopes for your next crafty project, and they are great for a swap. You can load them up. You can make bigger envelopes, smaller envelopes. As you can see, you can go teeny tiny, and you can even make them and do them for a ATC swap. Or, I mean, look, you can fit quite a bit of ephemera in here, and it's teeny tiny and a super cute happy mail. Thanks again, and remember, this is a Craftspiration collaboration. Hashtag Scrappy Happy. Use what you've got in your stash. And my co-collaborator is Leslie Pico, Mermaid Cove Studios. I will link her YouTube channel below. Give her some crafty love, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now. This is Denise AbateSmith again, Treasures of a Crafty Mind, and this is what my crafty mind came up with.